Does the concept and idea of viral videos still exist in K-pop, or is that kind of a thing of the past? There used to be a time in K-pop where everything could change just overnight, be it from a video, a fan cam, or even just one fan edit, could skyrocket a group's popularity and just save them from the verge of disbandment. But before I get into today's topic, do like, share, and subscribe to the Namaste Hallyu YouTube channel for more deep dives like this one. So, if you're new to K-pop and you go back and look at the history of the various groups that existed, you will usually end up seeing like the big four names or certain groups from smaller companies who managed to break through and end up on the second layer of the K-pop iceberg, and specifically in this case cause of a viral video. I'm talking about Excite and Brave Girls, wherein a single fan cam from Excite Dhani and a fan edit of Brave Girls' performance to this song Rolling ended up saving both the groups from disbandment. Back then, becoming viral felt like a miracle, like it was a reset button on your entire career, and for the good. But now it's 2026. Do things work the same as they used to before? Because now every other day a group goes viral on X or TikTok or Instagram. For example, in the recent past, where the group Ahof had become viral, where a video of them being pushed back in an award show was highlighted, and also how the group Stray Kids ended up calling them back to stand in front with them. But was the impact of that video as strong as the one for Excite and Brave Girls? And if not, why is it that? With every scroll comes a new clip, a new trending video, or a challenge, wherein a new group gets their 2-3 seconds of attention. Becoming viral is not kind of special anymore, it's kind of expected, and that's why it doesn't exactly hit the same as it used to before. A video can pull in millions of views overnight, but if those views don't get converted into something tangible, streams, sales, actual fans buying the merch, buying the albums, then it just fades as quickly as it appears. What used to be a turning point in a career has just become just another moment in the algorithm. And the K-pop industry is also to be talked about, where they themselves have changed so much, where they're only looking at timelines, numbers, strategies. If a group is already so close to disbandment and even the members are thinking about leaving and there is no budget to promote, a viral video can come in and make some noise, but it's not enough for the company to decide that yes, we shall let this group continue. And I feel like the best examples of these are groups like Momoland or even Only One Off and even Weekly. That's the part that the fans don't always end up seeing. Because from outside it's always like, oh wait, they're trending, why isn't anything happening? Why aren't we having a follow-up? Where's Rook? But behind the scenes the decisions are already being made. And virality alone does not have the power to kind of change this decision. But that doesn't mean it's completely useless. The concept of virality needs to be handled well by the company, because yes, it can get a group followers, it can get a group attention. The company needs to act fast on that attention. And most importantly, they need to convert those casual fans, those interested few, into hardcore fans, into something real. Because in 2026, virality is just the spark. And if nothing catches after, it kind of like fizzles out. Can a viral video still save a K-pop group today? Technically, yes. But it's no longer a miracle, it's an opportunity. And whether that opportunity turns into a comeback or just another series of what ifs is up to the company itself. I think the best example of that is with the soloist Woods. His track Drowning started surging in popularity, but at the same time, the soloist himself had to enlist in the military at that point of time. But his hype did not die out even once. In fact, the scale of it became unimaginable, with his song still charting on the local Korean charts. However, in this, it was a mix of the company, the soloist himself, and the fans too. So, what do you think? Do you think we'll ever see a situation like a Brave Girls ever again? Or are those a thing of the past or just a one generation kind of thing? Do let us know what you think in the comments below, and subscribe to the Namaste Hallyu YouTube channel, and we'll see you all next time.